Do you ever want more storage in your vehicle but don't know how? Well, never fear, there are solutions on the market. Many truck owners have this issue where a lot always looking for extra storage anywhere in your vehicle. Instead of putting your footstepper for your hookup inside your truck, here's an idea. The Tailgate storage system from Hurcan Fabrication. Built with precision laser-cut steel, this unit is designed to match the strength and durability of your factory tailgate, making it perfect for rugged use. Good for storing tools that normally you use for towing, hauling, or extra straps and equipment. The system is lockable so you never have to worry about anything. Out of sight, out of mind. Provides a dedicated, lockable space for smaller gear like recovery tools, and first aid kits and other essentials, keeping your truck bed clutter-free. Can even keep small ladder frame systems. You can store almost anything in here as long as it fits. Perfect for keeping your stuff close at hand, saved you too from having to climb in the back of the truck. An emergency happens, and you need to respond quickly. Regardless if you're law enforcement, a federal agency, or an armed citizen, and you want to carry your equipment safely and secured but gain quick access. This system provides the end user with another option. You can hold a full rifle in any SBR type system and gain quick, easy access in seconds. And go straight into the fight without a second to lose.
Now, let's talk about it. Hey guys, Turtle One here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a review of the tailgate storage system from Hurcan Fabrication. We're going to talk to you guys about what I've been using the storage tailgate system for and my experiences with it and why I really like this product. But before we get into the video, first thing we do, like in all my videos, I like to go over disclaimers. First off, the product that we're going to be reviewing is a tailgate storage system. I installed this system and everything that you're about to see here was bought and paid with my own money. Hurcan Manufacturing Inc. does not know about this video. Didn't warn them anything about it. I've had this product for over 2 years. I want to discuss about also the pros and cons, the little bit of part about how installing it, what it's been like to have it, and show you some examples of what we're going to be using. And again, this is a review. This is not a con to bash anyone or anything, and no one is paying me to say what I'm about to tell you right now. And with that out of the way, let's get to the review. Alright, so first off, what is this? This is an actual storage system built for your tailgate. This was made from a company called Hurcan Fabrication. They are a overlanding company, and they specifically made these for overlanders who, let's just say if you run out of stuff in the back of your truck, you're able to take your tailgate and actually use as extra storage. Like you guys saw in the beginning of the intro, I was able to throw some stuff in here from rifles, straps, ladder, which I don't know what they call that, but let's just say it's a special collapsible ladder. But there's a lot of stuff you can do with this tailgate system, guys, and I'm going to open this up and show you what it looks like on the inside. If I haven't mentioned this, the ladder does not come with this. I put the ladder on here, okay? So inside the Hurcan fabricated storage system, it comes with a carpet top and bottom. It allows you to store any tools in here that you could possibly think of, from extra straps, a drill gun, or an extra extended tongue. Anything that you can think about that you can fit in here, it will fit in here without any regards of what the sizes is, as long as it fits between back along this long side here and these areas here. Now, this mechanism here is the actual tailgate latch system that allows you to open up and close the truck though. Just to be aware of that too. On both sides that you can lock this, so if you have anything sensible in here, you can actually lock it and store it in here. Also too, I can store items like this, and the inside, the space of this, if anyone is wondering, from here to here, is at 53 to 54 inches. So you can install anything from here to here at complete ease. And from here to here This area is about 12 foot long to about 20 inches wide. So it allows you to be able to store like heavy duty straps, hammers, any type of tool you need without having to go into the back of the truck to reach back there. You can all access it and easily store it right here. Now someone is going to ask the question though, Paul, why would you want this system? I do truck camping, and when I do some travels, I was running out of space inside the truck and on the sides of the truck, and I need something that would give me extra storage. That was originally the idea, but because I have a topper and I can't get those types of things for the F-150s, this was another option allowing me to store a bunch of stuff in here with ease. And also on top of that, this gives me easy access to where if I get to somewhere and I don't want to climb into the back of the truck, I can easily grab whatever I need to right here without having to climb into the truck. Now some people are going to ask me, what do I really mostly use this for? Now I mostly use this setup for truck camping purposes, so that way when I actually get to my campsite and I'm loading and unloading a lot of my stuff that I'm normally set up for camp, I mostly hold extra straps, stakes, and I actually hold extra lanyards and stuff like that. It's a lot easier where I can just open up the tailgate, grab what I need, and then not have to constantly be able to put it in a place where I'm not going to find it. Now you're also thinking, no, what else can I put in here as another option? We've got 2 Roby guns you can put in here, and we got a soft bag right here, stuff. And then I've got extra long extension tongue here that I normally use for my trailer. Close it and lock it. Pretty straightforward. Now while we're on the subject, guys, the real reason I also like about this tailgate storage system is I've actually cooked on the back of this. So if you actually want to buy this product, they also offer a cutting board top for this as well. So if you ever took a Toyota Tacoma, and most of the people overland with Toyota Tacomas, and you want to cook off the back of this thing, they have an option where you can actually get a cutting top for this. And I've actually used it for other types of things. It's a small little workbench when I'm downrange. That way if I have a problem with a firearm or something, or another issue happens, I can use this as a small workbench. But as you can see, without the ladder in the way, I can actually use it for more space. Now, I also want to be frank about this, because this was something I installed by no recommendation from Hurcan and Fabrication. The ladder system I actually installed personally. So that way it's easier for me to get in and out of the truck. So, and yes, this tailgate system, once it's installed properly, I'm 230 pounds. And this will handle a human-sized weight, no problem. Now, like you saw also in the beginning of the intro, if you're a member as a Minuteman Prepared Citizen or law enforcement military, any of the two, this is also great for those guys in those types of industries, where if you want to store anything that's sensible as a quick reaction force or something, this also gives you your option. For example, I have a Shaw Comsex chest rig. This is normally what I actually use as a Minuteman setup. And you can actually leave it in here overnight along with anything that's sensible on that equipment. Now, for rifle storage wise, this is something you have to be aware of though. You can store 2 rifles in here if you want. But for example here, I have a 12.5-inch SBR rifle with a suppressor on it. This will fit on either side of the system just by simply installing right in here. Now keep in mind though, as you're installing it, I'll probably show you a quicker picture visual on here on camera because it is a little dark in there, but you'll notice that it is a little bit of a tight fit when you have a vertical foregrip on it. So be in mind of that when you're actually installing this into the tailgate system. Also, when we're on the topic, if you're a law enforcement official and you're worried about carrying a 60-inch barrel rifle with an LPBO and red dot on top, slinged up and everything, you can actually fit this in here as well. I do recommend, though, not having a vertical foregrip on it because just as you saw in my 12.5 and some photos there, it is a little bit of a tight fit, but it will fit an optic weapon system, as you can see, completely in there. So you can actually use this as a Minuteman setup so that way you're able to have a lot of flexibility and grab what you need in a quick notice. Now before we get into the actual install phase, someone's going to ask, well Paul, what happens if I store a rifle in here? Is this a securable system where if I close the tailgate and I don't lock this, are guys going to be able to get into it? Good question. You close your tailgate. All the newer models of the F-150s come, once you lock your vehicle, No one's going to be able to easily open up your tailgate so easily. And now, like I said before, these are lockable. You will get a key for this in a set of 2, like I have a key on my certain ring, and you can actually lock them so that way these are no longer able to be easily opened. And once you close your tailgate and lock your vehicle up, you have 2 levels of security. Now, someone's going to probably ask though, can you open it inside of the tailgate? Let me show you. Now you can see, guys, we're inside the tailgate here, and if right now, say you want to get access to this and you're inside the bed of the truck, you can still actually get access to this if you want. I can't open this right now personally because I have some tailgate swing out systems in here, but as proof that you can still open it, I can actually open this up. And I can actually open this in the bed of the truck. Now, I cannot permanently open this right now personally because I have some swing out tailgate systems in here. But if you have a regular truck without some extra accessories, you can open this inside the truck if need to. So if you're actually camping back here or if you're hiding out in here, you can actually open this up inside the truck bed. Now, purposely, I have that set up like that on purpose. So that way, if someone defeats the locks on these, it prevents them from actually trying to open this up and grab whatever it is in here. Now, that's for my applications. They did not build that for that. So that's for your guys' information, okay? All right, now you guys got a gist of what you can and can't do with this product. Let me go over a little bit of my experience of the installing process on this, because that is what really you're going to have to really focus on when it comes to this product. This product is a great system, but the installment process on it took me a very long time. Basically, it's taking your tailgate and you have to basically cut out and gut out the tailgate. I'll put some pictures up of me and my buddy Ben, who I have to really say really helped me out with this product. And if you're a person that's very interested in this product, I want to be honest and transparent about this. This is a long time project day job, where to install this, you have to at least have a full day to install it. You're going to need some grinding tools, safety glasses, and when you get this product, it will come with you in the box with the instructions and a template. But when you actually do this entire thing, you're going to have to need not only a day, but you're going to need a second hand, because once you cut this out and gut it out, it takes a while where you're going to need 2 people to drop it in, and then before you actually screw everything in, you got to seal it up, align it, and then you got to actually be able to check not only the fitment of it, but I made a mistake on this when we installed it. While we're on that topic, let me show you what I'm talking about. Now, like I mentioned, when we installed this, we did make one mistake. You'll notice right here, and I'll probably put some close-up shots, that it actually started cracking the bottom of the tailgate system and ruining the paint, which is something you have to keep in mind of if you're going to get into this product. Now, I made that mistake personally, but that's why I'm educating you guys what not to do. So if you plan to get this product, follow the instructions that they give you and be thorough of your evaluation of this factor as well. All right, so while we're on the topic, I want to make one more thing as a memo as well. So another thing I did purchase when I ordered the tailgate system is on the tailgate system, it does leave a little area open, like this area here. I ordered a special weather strip that goes right here on the tailgate system. This is to prevent any rain or water getting into the tailgate system, because if you leave this out like this in the pouring rain and save the toppers on it, in the past, I've had issues, again, with that sealant. It was just not holding up well. And after the water got in there, we had to basically open it back up and reseal it again. That's why I do recommend that IES epoxy, because as you can see, water can still get into the tailgate system. That water seal, like I mentioned, is to keep the water out. So that way it makes your product more dryable and it keeps all the moisture out of the system. Now, before I forget and get too off topic about this installment process of this, you are going to run into another issue that I noticed when you read the manual. And again, there's plenty of instruction videos of how to install this, and you can go out there and look for it too. One recommendation I'm going to recommend, they recommend a sealant when after it's said and done and you put the sealant in and basically put the screws in here. We had a big issue with that, where the sealant was not sealing well in case of rain day conditions and stuff like that, and we ran into a big issue where we had to rip this thing apart and do it again. Thanks to my buddy Ben, who helped me install this. This is his company's epoxy. He had a black epoxy that we used to seal this in there. His company is IES. They are a family-owned epoxy company. Their epoxy and their glue has done a better job on the sealant than the one that was recommended by this company. And ever since then, I have had zero problems for the past 2 years ever since this was installed. Go check it out. I'll leave a link in the description below. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. After the hard part was done of gutting it out, the installment process was pretty straightforward. This product is going to cost you about $660 to get, but if you guys don't feel like you want to do this process, they do offer a service where for an extra $440, they'll find a local shop that's close to where you live in, send the item to the storage tailgate system to that place, schedule an appointment for you to come and actually install. Now, my best recommendation though is if you got a handyman, a friend of yours that will actually help with this product, forward or send them the link to this and also other installment videos. There's other installment videos about this out there that will help you and your buddy actually install this. But for me personally, this was definitely worth it because I've been on 12 camping trips right now where I've had to use the tailgate storage system, and I've had to use it for other trips and for other storage purposes, which is why that I personally want to tell you this in my review of how this product has really helped me. And the best part about it is I wanted to maximize the truck space on it as much as possible. And this is all dead space that was in here. They also make this for other models for like Dodge Ram, GMC, Tacoma. So this is not just for the F-150s. They also make them for all the main vehicle brands out there in the market. For me, it was worth it because now this was dead space before, and now it can be used for storage space. All right, so someone's gonna probably ask, Paul, was this worth that frustration of cutting out the tailgate and installing it? At the time, absolutely. It was worth the frustration because after we got all installed with the right epoxy, not just to hold guns, hold extra stuff, but also for emergency stuff as well. So in my recommendation, I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10, a good additional gear for your vehicle. There's a lot of stuff out there in the market these days, guys, but you know what's great about this product is that all those brands and dealerships and all those new future trucks, they're not coming out with stuff like this. They're not. This is something that you can add to your truck that may hold some value to you or to someone else in the future. It would, and again, this costed me about $660, and I've been very happy with the product. No regrets. After finally getting installed and putting it through its paces, it's definitely well worth the product. Now, guys, I do apologize if I haven't not covered any other details in this video of the installment. You're more than welcome to look it up. But this video, and mentioning a disclaimer, it was just to talk about my experiences with it, the pros and cons, and in my experience with it, with it in general. Alright guys, that's going to end for this video for today. If you like everything you see here in this video, please hit like and subscribe. And if you want to see more videos like this, keep watching in the future. We'll be coming out with other videos with stuff like this down the pipeline. And I do apologize again if I forget any details or anything, but I'm going to put the website information below if you're interested in this product. And if you have any other questions, you can comment down below and I'll try to get back to your questions. And again, like, subscribe, all that stuff, so it'll help out the channel, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. And until next time, see you guys later.